Hello. What's going on? I have missed y'all so much. I feel like it's been a minute since we've actually sat down, talked, chit-chatted, all the things. So, of course, we are back, y'all. How is everyone doing? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. How are you? I have missed y'all so much. I feel like it's been such a long time since I filmed a YouTube video. It's crazy. Like, when I was setting up my cameras to go through and film this, I'm like, dang, like, it was nostalgic. Like, oh my gosh, I got to get back into my YouTube bag. I got to get back into talking to my girls. Essentially, I got to get back on my Zoom, okay? So that is what we're going to be talking about today. Me getting back on my Zoom. I'm going to be telling you guys everything that I have been up to for the past several months, to be honest, because I've been gone from YouTube for a minute. I've been uploading little sporadic videos here or there that may be sponsors or just little videos that I might want to go through and film. So, of course, I'm super excited to be back here in these YouTube streets, y'all. Go ahead and let me know inside of the comment section what you've been up to and all the things. So let's get into it. This is going to be a little life update Q&A. So I did ask you guys to send me some questions over on my Instagram. So let's go ahead and pull up those questions. And then we're going to get right on into it. So first things first, while I'm pulling up these questions, I know y'all are wondering, Troyia, where have you been, girl? It's been months. You've been updating little videos here or there, but we ain't been getting no consistent content, okay? So we're going to definitely get into talking about where I've been, all the different things. So first things first, let's go back. Let's go back to the summertime of when I really disappeared, was really in the summertime. So if you guys don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I did take a little bit of like a social media break in June. So I took a social media break in June to really just kind of reflect on my life, really go through and figure out what type of content I wanted to post, all the different things, and to really take that mental health break, y'all. I am going to do a full story time about how pretty much the first quarter of my business was a flop. The first quarter within my business, I don't want to call myself a failure because I'm never a failure, but I didn't hit any of my goals really in the first quarter of the year. And I want to do a full story time about that. I'm going to do a year in review later on in December, and we'll talk all about that, what happened within my business, what happened within my team, honey, because that's a whole story within itself, okay? And we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it, all right? So essentially, like I said, I took the entire month of June off. And then I was like, you know what? It's time for us to get back on our Zoom. So July 1st came, y'all, and I created a reel. And I'm so used to my reels doing very well, y'all. Like, the algorithm loved you, girl. Me and the algorithm was like this, y'all. Like, we were so tight. Me and the algorithm was so tight. But when I took that social media break and then coming back into social media, y'all, the algorithm was like, who are you, honey? What are you? Who are you? Like, what's going on, right? So I made a post on July 1st as, like, you know, a goals post. Like, what are my goals for July? And just essentially me getting introduced back into social media. And it was so dope because a lot of y'all commenting was like, she's back. A lot of y'all showed me so much love when I came back on social media in July. So after I made that post, y'all, I'm so used to, like I said, I'm so used to my content performing like really, really well. It did not do good. I got 2,000 views and like 30 likes. I'm so used to getting like at least 10,000 views and anywhere between 500 to like 1,000 likes on all of my reels. So I'm like, dang, this what it's gonna be like. Of course, I got discouraged. I'm like, dang, I should never took that break. You know, really doubting myself. My imposter syndrome is at an all-time high after that. I'm like, dang, like this can't be life. Like, this is crazy. But I prayed about it and something was like, you know what? Get on your Zoom. And that's exactly what I did. So I challenged myself. That in that moment, I challenged myself. I was like, you know what? We're going to post a reel on Instagram so we can get back into the algorithm, so we can get back into our target, get back in front of our target audience. We're going to do this every single day for 30 days, y'all. I challenged myself to post a reel on my Instagram page every single day for 30 days. And one thing that I did, which I'm really glad that I did do, was I didn't tell anyone, besides like my close friends and family and my boyfriend and stuff like that, I didn't really tell anyone that I was doing this challenge. Like, it was just something that I was just doing. Like, I wasn't like, you know, posting like, oh yeah, day 2 of the challenge. Like, I didn't tell social media that I was doing this challenge, essentially. And I'm really glad that I didn't, because a lot of people would have been more so thinking that my content was for challenge purposes, instead of going through and taking my content serious, as in like real, raw, authentic content, right? So I posted the content every single day for 30 days, y'all. And of course, the algorithm, I got back on the algorithm side. A lot of my posts went viral. We got a lot of traction from a lot of those. I got a lot of new followers from a lot of my content, and I was feeling okay, and I was feeling more confident. So at the end of the 30 days, I'm like, nah, we got to continue to build up on this momentum. We got to stay on our Zoom. You can't just get on your Zoom and then get off, right? Like, we got to stay on our Zoom. So I ended up doing it for like another 30 days. And in the midst of me doing it for another 30 days, I'm like, let's just open it up to the people. Like, a lot of people at that point noticed that I was doing the challenge. And I eventually, of course, told everyone that I was doing the challenge as well. And a lot of people were like, I want in, I want in, I want in, I want in, I want in. Like, how can I be a part of the challenge or whatever? So I ended up making it a public challenge. It was called the Real Consistency Challenge. Real as in an Instagram reel. So the Real Consistency Challenge was a 30-day social media challenge. And shout out to all of you guys who participated. It was so fun just actually going through and looking at the hashtag. If you guys want to go back and see everyone who participated, just go on Instagram and then type in Real Consistency Challenge on Instagram. And you'll be able to see everyone who also participated in the challenge as well. But it was so dope to actually be able to do that challenge because it really showed how I inspired people to be consistent. And throughout that journey, a lot of people were coming to me and they were like, wow, like this is the most consistent I've ever been as it relates to just posting on social media. Not only have I been consistent on social media, it has transpired in several different other aspects of my life. And that's what I keep telling y'all. Like, when you are consistent in one area of your life, it makes you consistent in everything else. For example, I was not the consistent gym goer. This Real Consistency Challenge made me a consistent gym goer. It made me consistent in every aspect and a lot of other areas of my life because I was consistent in that one thing. So when you're consistent in one thing, it trickles down to so many different other parts of your life, right? So that is pretty much where I've been, you guys. I have been going through and really prioritizing other social media platforms. But of course, y'all know YouTube got my heart. YouTube is like day one, A1. Day one, A1 for sure. So, of course, I definitely had to make my way back over to YouTube. And I'm really excited about it. And I really want y'all feedback. Like, what type of content do you guys want to see from me? Do you guys want to see business-related content? Do you guys want to see more vlogs? Do y'all want to see more day in the lives? Do you guys, like, what do you guys want to see as it relates to me creating content? Do you guys want to see more, how-to videos or more hands-on videos, all the different things? So feel free to go ahead and let me know down below what type of content you guys are interested in seeing from me. And I will definitely go through and make that happen because your girl is back on YouTube, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. So that is a little bit of where I've been really prioritizing other aspects of social media. Another thing, too, that I got to definitely put y'all up on game on that I've been working super, super hard on, that is my event, Planning and Pajamas. So Planning and Pajamas, you guys, is taking place on Sunday, November 12th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Right here in Tampa, Florida. So 12 to 4, November 12th, Sunday. Definitely want to make sure you guys stop by Planning and Pajamas. This is going to be a huge, huge, huge networking event. So within this networking event, you guys, the reason why I called it Planning in Pajamas is because I'm actually at the event. I guess this is actually the official announcement of everything that I'm working on. I actually will be releasing my planner. So this is the prototype. This is the sample copy. The cover will possibly be changing, but all the context within the planner will be staying the same. I'm having my graphic designer whip up a new cover because this is the one I created. But I'm like, it's a little plain. Like, I'm going to want something a little pizzazz for the girls. But I'm really excited for this planner. I will be releasing this planner at my event, Planning and Pajamas. So if you are interested in attending Planning and Pajamas, be sure to visit www.planningandpajamas.com and use the code YouTube. YouTube is going to save you $50, however way this screen is going, $50 on your ticket. I'm going to give you guys $50 off. We have probably like maybe 10, 15 more tickets to go. And I'm like, I'm ready to get these tickets out. We need to figure out who's going to be in the room, who not going to be in the room. So $50 off your Planning and Pajamas ticket. I'm super excited to see all of you guys there. Sunday, November 12th, right here in Tampa, Florida from 12 to 4. We have a full brunch spread, all you can eat brunch, a actual brunch menu. This ain't gonna be no little hors d'oeuvres and no appetizers. No, we got the food, honey. We also have a ton of guest speakers who are coming. just to name a few. Of course, my good sis, Monay Business Co. will be there. We have Alexis. She is the owner of Pardon My Pretty. She is a premier makeup artist here in the Tampa, Florida area. We also have Derica. She is a finance guru, so she's going to teach you guys all things about business taxes and finances, so on and so forth, y'all. We have so many dope guest speakers coming through, so make sure y'all are in the building. And of course, y'all know we got to have an unlimited mimosa bar. Like, it is a given. So make sure y'all go through, check out planningitpajamas.com. I'm going to give y'all more insight on my planner, The Daily Hustle, here very, very soon. So make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram to get some more insight on that. So let's get into some of these questions, y'all. Let's see what the girls is asking. Let's see what y'all have been asking me. So somebody said, Ashley _ of course asked, did you decide to not do real estate? So that is a question I have been getting a lot inside of my DMs. Am I still jumping into the real estate world? Yes. Y'all, real estate is the most lucrative business out there, to be completely honest. If you really think about it, what costs the most money? Real estate. Homes are the most expensive thing that you will probably ever buy in your life. So of course, I got to get a piece of that pie. And of course, I will be still getting my real estate license. I kind of put that on the back burner because I took my real estate class in May. Me taking that social media break in June to kind of just revive, relax, really figure out what it is I can do. I honestly haven't really picked up my textbook since for me to go back and study. But it is one of my goals to get my real estate license before my birthday on January 25th. So I will be still getting my real estate license. Real estate isn't going to be something that is going to be like a top priority for me. I'm mainly getting my license so that way it'll help me even more as I become an investor. And also, I know so many people who are always buying real estate and they're always going to different agents. And I'm like, I can just be a real estate agent and only sell a few homes per year, still do my thing on the side, but still have my license. So that way I can have access to the MLS. The MLS is basically like the huge marketplace of listings for several different forms of real estate. So that way I can see what's hitting the market first, all the different things. So I'm more so getting my real estate license as a resource and not really getting it as a career, but still using it as a career that I'm able to fall back on because y'all know this economy is trash. So yes, I am still getting my real estate license. Somebody else asked, what made you want to have your podcast virtually instead of in person? So if you guys don't know this as well, I am launching my podcast very, very, very soon. It's called Behind the CEO. We are taking a deep dive into the behind the scenes of what it means to be a female entrepreneur. And she's asking, why did I want to do my podcast virtually instead of in person? So a couple different reasons. So number one, like I just told y'all, the economy trash. So I'm trying to save money in every aspect or any area that I can, right? So like I said, I'm trying to save money in like any area or any aspect as I can. And to be honest, like having a in-person podcast can be very, very, very expensive. And what I mean by that is you have to hire somebody to produce it. The person who's producing it, sometimes it's the person who's editing it. You have to pay for lighting, equipment, like so many different, other things. And another reason why was not only that, but I really wanted to just test it, right? Like I think sometimes when we're starting things, we put all of our eggs in a basket way too soon. Like why would I go through and invest $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 into doing an in-person podcast versus me just going through and testing it right now? Let's just see if the people are liking it. If the people are liking it and I'm getting at least a little bit of my ROI back from just doing it virtually, then of course I'll go through and, eventually have it in a more in-person setting. So right now it is a virtual podcast where we are on something similar to like a Zoom and we're just talking that way. Another reason why I wanted to do it virtual too is because I feel like people are their most vulnerable and their most transparent when they are in spaces that they are familiar with. So me doing it virtually, people are in the comfort of their own homes. A lot of people are doing it in their offices, several different things along those lines. So it just makes it easier for them to be comfortable where they are. I don't have to worry about travel. I don't have to worry about flights, hotels, locations, all the different things. We hopping on Zoom at 5 o'clock. You in for it or you not in for it, right? Like I'm super excited about that podcast. So that will be launching towards the end of November. So make sure you guys go through and stay tuned for that. So we got a lot of projects coming up. We got Planning in Pajamas, my event here in Tampa. We got the Daily Hustle, which is my planner. We got the podcast coming through, y'all. We about to end Q4 on a good note. So I definitely got to go through and do that. Somebody else asked me, are you happy with what you have achieved so far this year? I would say I am somewhat happy, but also somewhat disappointed in a way, because I knew for a fact that I could go harder this year. And I didn't go as hard this year as I should have. I feel like this year was my year to kind of just like relax and refresh and really figure out what it is that I'm doing. But next year, y'all, it is 2024. And the way that I'm thinking about 2024 is 24 karat. This is everyone's golden year, right? This should be your golden year. 24K. This is your golden year. And I feel like right now I'm really setting the stage and I'm really setting the tone for everything that it is that I need to do next year. So am I happy with what I have achieved? Absolutely. Do I think I could have done more? Absolutely. We always think that there's something that we can do more of. So I would say I'm pretty happy for what I have achieved, but I know that there's always room for growth. All right, y'all. So the next question is, what is your core focus right now? I would say my core focus right now is really trying to figure out what it is that I really want to do, and trying to work backwards. I always tell y'all that you have to figure out what is your dream that you really want. When it's all said and done, like, what do you want to do, and figure out a plan as to what you can do in order to work backwards. So I know where I want to be. Right now, I'm working on like a 5-year plan. Technically, it's trying to figure out like what it is that I really want to do in order to work backwards. So that is my main focus right now, is putting a 5-year plan together. Of course, I probably won't follow it, right? To be completely honest, we make plans every day. We make to-do lists every single day. Do we follow them all the time? Absolutely not. So that is my focus right now, is trying to put a plan together, at least so that way I have some action steps. And if something deteriorates me from those action steps, or if I need to take another route or another lane or whatever, go down a different street, that's okay. But I want to at least have something that I can plan and look forward to as well. Let's see. Somebody else asked, let me see. What's something that's going on that's non-business related? I'm moving. That's something that's going on. So that's actually going to be the last question, y'all. I'm moving. I will be moving the end of this year, early January. My lease is up on January 4th. So your girl is going to get out of this house, y'all. I love this house, but this house is way too big for me, to be completely honest. Like, me living here with just Louis, like, this house is way too big. And of course, you guys know I don't have my online boutique anymore. So it's like a lot of the space in this house I don't even use. To be completely honest, like, I would love to be in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, nice little cozy spot and get an office space. Like, that's what I really want to do. But I'm trying to figure out some things right now. So more than likely, we'll probably be getting a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. And then I'll probably still go through and get an office space. But I'm excited to get an office space, you guys, because I love not working from home. Like, I love working, but when I work from home, I feel like it's so distracting. Like, I want to come and lay on this couch. This is literally the most comfortable couch ever. I want to lay on the couch. I want to go fix me something to eat. I want to go cut on the TV and watch some YouTube. So I feel like if I get an office space, or at least maybe get a co-working space, that I'll be able to get so much work done, because y'all, I get distracted so easy sometimes. It's not even funny. So that is what I've been working on that's non-business related, is moving. And I just started packing. Like, my mom just came and helped me start packing this past weekend. And when you really look around, for me to be one person, I own way too much stuff. The amount of stuff I have is like for a whole family, and it's just me and a dog. And he don't even got that much stuff, because every time I buy him a toy, he don't ever want to play with it. He rather play with stuff that's not toys. Like, for example, my sticky notes, these was on the floor, and look at him, they all chewed up now. He want to play with stuff that's not toys. So that's why I don't really buy him toys no more. I just give him my old socks and just let him have a field day with it. But yeah, you guys, that is it. I know this video was a little bit of everywhere. Hopefully you guys got a sense of what I've been up to, what's coming up down the pipeline, all the different things. Thank you guys so much for all the continued love and support. Be sure to follow me on social media at Troyia Monay, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, peace, peace. Don't forget to leave some video suggestions down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.